Rick Delivery. This is part 2 of discussion about the golf course. And in this part of the discussion, I'd like to take a look back at the way in which the golf course issue has been presented to the people brigantine by the two sides. And it's not so much about people misrepresenting the Democratic side, although that certainly has happened. It's more what I think is a fundamental dishonesty in approaching an issue in a way that is meant just to manipulate people rather than to enlighten them, rather than to give them facts and let them make informed decisions. Let me tell you what I mean. When the issue of the golf course was first brought up, and it was brought up by Democratic members of council, it was in the context of looking at our present situation, then present situation at the golf course, which was a situation where revenues were declining. We knew that capital improvements need to be made on the course long term, and that the golf course, or the golf industry generally, was falling on rough times, not just here, but nationwide. We realized that we needed to look at this, we needed to look at it now, and we needed to figure out what can we do to remove the burden on the taxpayers and to remove the future risk if, in fact, long-term trends continued the way they were. What was the first reaction of Phil Gunther and Andy Simpson when the Democrats attempted to publicly bring this up as a matter of discussion? They called a public meeting at the links for the purpose of scaring the hell out of people, telling them the Democrats are planning to develop the golf course. The Democrats are going to destroy the golf course. You people who live along the golf course, it won't be there anymore. They're going to sell it. Absolutely, 100% untrue, despicable lies. But this is the approach that they chose to take from the get-go. And then at the subsequent council meeting, they spread, I assume, more misinformation to generate large crowds of people who were accusing Democrats of all of these same things, none of which were ever true or close to true. Mr. Vincera participates in this, appearing before council to announce that, in fact, according to his research, municipal golf courses were on the upswing. City manager asked him to provide that research. He didn't have it. Later on, he provided a copy of what he claimed was his research. I looked at each and every one of the 24 articles that he cited as support for the fact that, or the claim, that municipal golf courses run the upswing. Not a single one supports that. One of the stories is from England. Not sure the relevance of that to the Brigantine golf course situation. But even to this day, you have Phil Gunther standing up in front of the Brigantine Taxpayers Association Candidates Forum the other day claiming there was some kind of accounting error. That in fact, I guess the golf course revenues haven't been declining, that it's not losing money, that it's all an accounting error. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to say things like that. Why would you choose to try and manipulate people, to misinform them, and to play on fear rather than just deal with the facts? The facts may not be pleasant, but we can find a way out of them if we're willing to actually be honest about it and discuss it and come up with solutions. That's what the Democrats are doing. That's what Lisa McClay and Frank Kern and Robert Polillo support. And that's the course we need to be taking. Thank you.